Hello and welcome to another episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. Live Feed is brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization geared at helping survivors of bullying, so let them help you. Also brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher. For all your digital resources, check out travelingtechteacher.com. And also, one more, brought to you by Guardian Angel app. The Guardian Angel app is an anti-bullying and mental wellness resource for children and teens. The Guardian Angel app will provide students with resources to local support centers and access to 24-hour crisis hotline and optional anonymous reporting directly to the child's counselor or social worker. So download that app wherever you get your apps. I don't know where you get them, but you know. So download the app for sure. I also want to thank Jen again. Thank Jen again for this great shirt. Jen is a school teacher in the USA. Thank you, Jen, for the t-shirt. For those of you that are wondering, it says filmmaker. That's what I am, filmmaker. Like a regular guy, but cooler. Yeah. You know, one more follower sent me these great Crocs. I couldn't believe that these were Crocs when I saw them. But they're Crocs. It says Crocs on them. A follower sent me these. I thank you so much. They're very comfortable, guys. But most of all, you know, they don't, you know, they won't get wet like regular shoes, but they have holes in them, so your feet will get wet. So, that's pretty cool. I thank our followers a lot. And if you want to send me a gift, I'll appreciate it. If you want to send me a gift, guys, DM me. Let me know what you want to send, or let me know that you want to send something, not what you want to send, but that you want to send something, and we'll give you the bullyexposed.com address so you can send it, and they'll get it to me, like these guys did. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. So, I didn't put up my picture, and let's see. Oh, they move things around on Facebook. On Instagram. So there you go, guys. There's the picture. That is a picture that was drawn by an artist, and it is of James Baldwin. James Baldwin. He's a poet. He's an author, civil rights activist, and an amazing man. You can find out more about his life at the film, or watch the film, I should say, Not Your Negro. Not Your Negro is where you can learn more about his life, guys. So I was just going through the internet a couple of days ago, and I saw I guess someone's opinion of one of his speeches that I can't be a pessimist. That's what I call the speech. And this guy's giving his opinion on it. And, in my opinion, I didn't like what he had to say. Anybody's entitled to his opinion. I didn't like what he had to say, so I thought that I would kind of put my take about what he was saying. I thought that I had, but I guess I don't. I thought that I had a video of him actually speaking, but I don't. So I'm gonna have to go. Oh boy, I'm so sorry about that, guys. But one more thing I did want to talk about before we actually get to breaking this thing down is a lot. As you know, a couple of days ago, we started a campaign where we want to reach out to Madam Vice President and tell her about the corruption that's in the United States Postal Service. And we made a video. Let's see. I was. Should I show the video? No, I'm not going to show the video. But you should go check out the video and tag Kamala Harris and at VP on Instagram. Okay, tag them both. And someone reached out to us the other day and they said, did they try to contact you? Have they? Let me tell you guys something. It's gonna take like 10,000 of you guys doing this before they even consider reaching out to us. Okay. I think I told you guys a story where I reached out for 8 months. Every day I wrote a letter to Obama, explaining to him the bullying and the workplace harassment that I was facing at my job. And it took 8 months for him to reply. So, when it comes to the internet, I think what it's going to take is about 10,000 people tagging them. Thank you for joining us. Safeya, thank you for joining us. It's going to take a lot of you. So please go to that post and definitely go and tag them on it. Okay, this is the post right here. I'll show you guys real quickly, just so you guys can see and you know this thing is at. All right. So actually, that wasn't. Sorry, guys. This is the one. Sorry about that. This is the one. And so it's gonna take a bunch of you guys. 10,000 is what I think would be the number. And as soon as they reach us, we will tell everyone's story. And as soon as we got the ear of the Madam Vice President, we are going to tell her about all the bullying stories that we have come up with and how can she help. Because we definitely have to, people in power have to really start putting an effort towards really getting rid of this it's not really the harassment, because I think people harassing will always be a thing. People bullying will always be a thing, I think. But what we need to change is how we as bystanders, how our reaction is. To no longer be bystanders and to be upstanders. I think that is what's going to change our society. And so we have to stop this, the bully that like I said, we're gonna always have bullies, but those bullies that turn around and silence by force their victims, those are the people we need to get rid of. And that's what the United States Postal Service does. They fire you out of your job. They get you out of your job to silence you. That is what needs to change. Because I said it twice already. I'm going to say it 3 times. There's always going to be bullies. There's always going to be people, getting into disagreements, basically starting crap, But how we handle it as upstanders is what's important. So, let's see if I have the file, and I don't think I do. So let me go real quick on the internet to look at. Oh, do I have it here? Yeah, I don't have the file, unfortunately, guys. So you can hear the speech. So I'm gonna have to go here, James, and I'm sorry that I was not prepared, guys. Bad host, I know. So let's see, James. I'm glad my internet on my phone is working though, because sometimes it doesn't when I'm in my room, in my office. All right, let's see here. Let's keep the music going. All right, I'm trying to find this speech for you guys. Well, here it is. So, teachers, thank you for joining us. Here is the speech, I believe. No, that's not it. That's just a trailer. No, I'm not gonna try and find the speech. So, thank you for joining us, teachers. For teachers, I'm still trying to. Okay, here we go. I found the quote. Okay, so when I can't play the video where he actually says the speech, but I can play. I found the speech, so we'll break it down, and I'll tell you what the guy said, and I'll tell you what I said, what I think. So I'm gonna read the whole thing, and then we'll break it down. I can't be a pessimist, says James Baldwin. Shannon, thank you for joining us. Because I'm alive. To be a pessimist means that you have agreed that human life is an academic matter. So I'm forced to be an optimist. I'm forced to believe that we can survive whatever we must survive. Okay, now, I don't know if this is any relevance, but James Baldwin was an African American man. Okay, he also was gay. Okay, so he was once quoted as saying he hit the jackpot when it comes to all minorities because he's gay and black. Probably the only great thing is that he's a man, right? Was probably the only bright spot if you're talking about that you can say came from. But he was once quoted as saying that he hit the jackpot when it came to being all minorities, being all types of minorities. So let's break this down. I can't be a pessimist because I'm alive. Now, I'm going to tell you some things from my life as well. When I was really being bullied real hard by the United States Postal Service, one thing that I remember being in a room with the bullies, and I was saying to them, I have to think like you guys in order to stay ahead of what you guys are trying to do to me. And that forced one of the bullies to say, so what, you're a pessimist? And that's where I ran into this. That's when I quoted right there on the spot this quote where I'm not a pessimist because I'm alive. I think what he means by that is anyone that is not an optimist is probably committed suicide or is no longer with us for whatever reason. That's what it means to me. Now, you may not feel this way, but that's what it means to me. It may not be what James Baldwin wanted to say, but that's how it feels to me. And again, and this is why I feel this is what he's trying to say, because a pessimist means that you have to agree that human life is an academic matter. So I'm forced to be an optimist because he wants to continue living. That's the way I look at it. I am forced to believe that we can survive whatever we need to survive. Now, that person that I was talking to you about said that he felt that he wasn't forced, that he made a choice, to be an optimist. No, when you are being harassed for being gay, when you're being harassed for being black, when you're being harassed, when you're being bullied, period, and you choose, and you are, or it's not a choice that you're choosing to be optimist if you're still alive. If you're optimist, you're being forced. When you have the choice to be optimist is when you're given all of your rights. Then if you're a pessimist, you made that choice to be a pessimist. Or if you're an optimist, you made that choice to be an optimist. But when you're being bullied because you're a woman, when you're being bullied because you're gay, once again, guys, yeah, I got to repeat it because some of you need to hear things twice to get it through your thick skulls. But when you're being treated wrong because you're a woman, wrong because you're gay, wrong because you're Hispanic, wrong because you're black, wrong because whatever reason, because of your religion, because you're Muslim or Jewish, when you're being harassed for that, you're being forced to believe that you can survive whatever you need to survive. And that, to me, is what he was trying to say. And for that person, in his little speech of when he broke down this particular quote from this great author, he was false. He was false. You know, he was not given the choice to be an optimist. And that's what I feel. That's my opinion of the whole thing. Let me know yours. Put it in the comments below. Please remember, whether you're watching this live or recorded, smash that heart. And don't forget to take that video that we showed you and tag Madam President, and Madam Vice President. Wishful thinking, right? Madam Vice President. Tag Joe on it as well. Thank you for smashing that heart, Shannon. Smash Uncle Joe the video as well, guys. Yeah, let's get it out there. I want to bring all of your stories, to the people in charge in the United States so we could end bullying. So that's going to do it for us, guys. Live feed is brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher. For all your digital resources, check out travelingtechteacher.com and by thebullyexposed.com. Get your Be Kind t-shirt at thebullyexposed.com. And remember, guys, also brought to you by Guardian app. The Guardian app is an anti-bullying and mental wellness resource for children and teens. The Guardian Angel app will provide students with resources to local centers, access to 24-hour crisis hotline, and optional anonymous reporting directly to the child's counselor or social worker. Remember, anyone can wear the crown, anyone can be a hero. Be kind to one another, and have a great day. Bye, Shannon.